The VFW Auxiliary is a powerful program of dedicated individuals for veterans, active duty soldiers, and for their families. I am also a proud member of the local VFW Auxiliary here. According to the VFW Auxiliary website, the VFW Auxiliary was established in 1914 and is one of the nation's oldest veterans service organizations. There is over 470,000 VFW Auxiliary members, and it is built up of the family members of those who have served overseas in a location of foreign conflict. This program has done amazing things to support our veterans and strives every day to help in any way they can. They do things like patriotic classes, scholarships, and tons of volunteer hours. One article in the VFW Auxiliary magazine recognizes one of the wonderful things the VFW Auxiliary does for the community. According to this article, the Odessa Memorial Auxiliary, Post 5676 in Missouri, has been sponsoring a billboard for the Veterans Crisis Line Suicide Prevention Awareness. This auxiliary does amazing Taco Tuesday events in order to collect donations to keep the billboard up. A total of 23 service members take their lives a day. That is one active duty soldier and 22 veterans that commit suicide. This auxiliary is trying to reach the community about the shocking truth of the suicide rate with the military. The article even states a veteran called to thank this VFW auxiliary for saving his life. Because of the billboard the VFW auxiliary had placed, a man's life was saved. That's something to be proud of. Another article in the VFW Auxiliary magazine talks about a VFW auxiliary in Illinois who is helping veterans and active duty members get in connection with discounted rates for dental work with a program called Smiles for Veterans. This program was initially founded by Auxiliary Post 7472 by President Patricia DeVore and was supported by Auxiliary 5917. In some cases, they have been known to help pay for the financing downs for exams and procedures that would otherwise be too hard for a veteran to get on their own. This article also states they helped one man whom was thinking of taking his own life due to the hardship and pain of needing dental work. But because of this program, they helped him be free of dental pain and even saved his life. Smiles for Veterans was established in 2015 and still continues today. This is such a great contribution to our community. The last article in the VFW Auxiliary magazine that I'm going to talk about talks about Auxiliary 1347 in Grand Island, Nebraska. They teamed up with the Central Community College's Veterans Community Task Force to put together care packages for the deployed active duty soldiers from Nebraska. This project is known as Operation Nebraska Cares. The article goes on to say that they were reaching for a goal of 146 care packages, but achieved more than 300 care packages for their efforts. This auxiliary planned this event for weeks and put many volunteer hours and donations to achieve this project, and they have received many thank you letters in regards to their care packages getting to those soldiers that were deployed. The VFW Auxiliary do this and so much more. According to the VFW Auxiliary website, they achieve millions of hours in volunteer time and with the VA medical field, and fundraise millions of dollars for charitable projects. I can personally say that being a part of such an organization makes me feel so good to help those who are in need. Their events and projects are always for the betterment of the community and have impacted the lives of many. The list of the few programs that I've provided you today are only a select few that the VFW Auxiliary participates in, and I could not be happier to see the many more that there is to come.